This is rocky goodness. So lots of rocks on here. It's one of these sections where it's easy to lose the trail right here. Just a bunch of lines through all that. Jump this. Boom. So it's February 25th. Pete's with me. He's gonna have to be putting up with me talking to the camera. It is, what, 60 degrees right now?
Beautiful.
Yeah, 60 degrees in February. It'll probably be snowing next weekend, which I'll take that too. We're gonna climb up and then bomb down as best as two overweight guys can bomb down a trail. If we can admit to that on camera. So we start on this one near the top of the Blue Uplands Trail, and it climbs up relatively gently. A little bit of technical, like this rock right here, which I'm probably at the point now where I don't need to get out of my seat, but I still do. It just makes life a little easier. This is a fun little section to ride down too. Now for me, there's gonna be a little bit of hike-a-bike near the top. I'm gonna try, but there's a couple of sections where I just can't seem to make it. If you look, there's a line right there. Oh, tree fall. So guys, that rock that just went to my right, guys have actually climbed or jumped that. Now this log right here, when it's really wet out and you're not flying super fast, can be treacherous. There's wet wood, just your tires just slide over it. All right, so the full ride here is going to be listed in the description. If you're watching this and you haven't seen the full ride, then you're watching the highlights reel. I can usually make this little climb without any difficulty. Oh shit, just about lost it there though. Sounds like the log beat Pete. So right here, there's a top of the power lines right there, and there's a real wicked log that came down, and a guy named Corey built it up, and now we affectionately call that Corey's Corey. It is rideable, but very wicked on the downhill. So if you're like me and you don't have health insurance, don't ride it. Have you tried it, Pete? All right, this is the part that usually gets me. Did it! Most of it. You got this. Or maybe not. I went right between the two big ones. Whew. Neat little trivia. This is essentially the top, but if you ride that way, there's a loop around that goes with probably one of the scariest rock gardens in this system of trails. It has a turn halfway through, and I think I've only made it like 3 times out of probably like 50 attempts. So pack a lunch and make sure you got all your safety gear on. Have you ridden that over there? The rock garden over here? The scary one right there? That's a session spot where you just do nothing but session. All right, so this is rocky goodness. You ready? All right, yellow down. So lots of rocks on here. A little bit of turns. The rocks are just a little bit wet today when we're riding. There's a few spots riding through here where I freaking lose the trail because there's just so many rocks and so many possible lines. This time of year with the leaves, not so much, but it happens. A little bit of mid-trail climb. I don't think I've ever ridden this trail the other direction. There's a hard 90 to the right up here. And then one of those sections where I was talking about where you lose the trail. Up and over the rock. It's kind of the easy line I took there. This trail's almost a non-stop rock garden. One of these sections where it's easy to lose the trail right here. Just a bunch of lines through all that. And then hard right 90 after this log. I'm gonna wait for Pete. Well, I'm waiting for Pete. I'll explain this little downhill section. When I was riding with my old tires, the WTB IT23s, I had at least 6 or 7 times where I lost and burped out, where I lost my seal right through this section. And so this is going to be the maiden test on the Stan's Arc MK3s and these Maxxis stubby or Maxxis shorties. See what they're made of. How you doing?
It's the first time I've made it through without stopping.
Woo! Well, I didn't get that on camera, just so you know. I was just saying, right through here. Last year I was riding with my old wheels, WTB IT23s, and I burped out almost every time when I was riding tubeless.
Really?
I heard another tree fall. Oh, the winter water log, and they're thawing out now. You good?
Myself, I haven't had a flat on this bike.
Well, they've gotten smarter. When they first started in tubeless, they didn't have the ratio of tire width and internal diameter. None of that was right.
We got tubes in these, and I'm only running 20 psi.
Okay.
Haven't had any issues. 20 is actually probably a little high.
Let's say yeah.
For these, but
I'm running like 1.5 bars.
A little heavy.
I'm running 1.5 bars on mine, so it's what 22, 23 psi, I think, somewhere in that range. Somewhere in there. It's a little. That's a little heavy for these, but I'm still kind of dialing it in.
Yeah. Deer over there.
Where at? I don't see it. Oh, running? Oh, yep, I see him. Deer running over there. Just caught a glimpse of them. They're about 100 yards out. Might take up hunting again, just so I can ride the illegal mountain bike trails. Because if you're hunting, you can ride the trails to access them.
Yeah.
So I'll just pack a pistol, like I'm hunting. Yes, Mr. No, you can hunt with
I've never been.
Why are you hunting with a BB gun? I like the challenge.
I like doing sporting clays.
I grew up in a hunting family, and I don't have anything against hunting.
I don't have anything against it.
But me personally, I just don't understand the joy of it. But well, whatever. Bow hunting, even then, you're still ripping something's guts out when you shoot it.
Yeah.
Which,
Yeah,
whatever.
I don't have anything against it. It's not my thing. I didn't grow up with it.
Yeah. Already? You ready?
Yep.
Okay. Make sure I'm clipped in for this. Okay. Jump this. Boom. Ha Alrighty, so we're approaching what we affectionately call the playground. And you can bypass the playground, but it's a lot of fun. Oh! What the hell was that?
Stuff is just slippery enough.
Was
that one?
What was it? That leaf on a root. Just about ate shit because of a leaf. And I'm doing that again. Whew. So anyways, this is the playground loop. I still haven't quite figured out.
Let me figure it by myself, so I don't get to follow it.
There's a line through here, and I think I got it figured out, but the leaves right now that are down there, I wasn't quite sure about them. Morning?
Morning.
Now the really hardcore guys will ride some of these other things over here.
Yeah.
Like, if you look over here, you can go up this big rock right here. And then down there's a little rock buildup over that.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
And mind you, this was built before they were building bikes like they're building them right now.
So this way, up on top of that.
Yeah. This is one of the things here. One of the few things I have not seen anybody actually ride is that line right there. Seen this one plenty of times. Which that's child's play at this place. Yeah, so it's possible to ride that first rock I rode over there, go over those rocks, over the big boulder, down the little buildup, over that next boulder, then down and up and over the other rock. Which is a crazy line. Alrighty, carrying on. Another little bit of a continuous rock garden. No moss on this rock. Now there's this section up here that I very rarely make. I'm gonna try it today. It's just this one technical spot right up here to the right turn through these rocks. Did it. Woo! Right, that's what I usually do right there. I just made that for... I went hard to the left. You can go right over the rock if you're good at that. I just muscled through right between them. But your pedal has to be precise. Because if you're not precise, then you're pedal striking, and that just, which is where I'm at. Which just messes with your mojo. If you have a mojo. Now we climb out. The guys who are fit and have lots of energy will go over these rocks. I'm not fit, and I don't have lots of energy. If you're bored and you're actually watching the long version of this video, and you're wondering why we're so huffing and puffing, I'm damn near 200 pounds. I'm not going to say what Pete is, but we're not light guys. 5'10", middle-aged. See, kids, yeah, carry it very well. I always dig this. You ever notice this spot right here? The rock split by the tree. And that's why paper beats rocks, people, right there. Woo! You didn't hear it from me, but there's a shortcut to the right here. You can cut about 300 or 400 yards out of your ride by just trailblazing. Again, you didn't hear it from me. You know the sad thing about these videos, Pete? You watch them through a GoPro, and it looks like the trail's flat. It's like, what's the big deal, dude? Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, one or two of the guys that I ride with, they're like, I ride there with you all the time. I ride that place all the time. I can never figure out where you're riding on the system. These wide angle cameras, they just make it difficult. All right, we're almost through. Good morning. And that concludes our tour down the Mountaintop Trail, Yellow Trail at South Mountain, Emmaus. As always, what's my saying? I forget right now. Huffing and puffing. Whew. Yes, it is a workout. Whew. As always, tread lightly, work hard, play hard, and be a big softy when you get home.
You can help support the production of these videos by supporting me on Patreon.